In our last video, we converted our VMs into PEs, and we demonstrated that process using our PE in LA. Now, let's create some of the backbone infrastructure that is necessary to link our PEs in LA and Virginia. This involves creating the backbone ports and the backbone interfaces. First, we must navigate to the Manage PE page. This is found on the sidebar of the Elements page. Let's locate our LAPE right here. Now we go into the Backbone Settings page. Here, you can see all the backbone settings for the PE in LA. First, let's create a loopback interface and set the loopback IP address. This IP address is necessary to identify the PE on the private network. Loopback IP address has been added successfully. Now, we have to create the backbone interface dedicated to linking the LA PE to the Virginia PE. So, we'll be naming it accordingly. This interface will be called BBN for Backbone Network, and we put in the destination, so Virginia, which is identified as IAD. Now that the interface has been successfully created, we need to add a layer of security by adding some authentication. We'll assign a username and password to the interface. Without these credentials, no one else can access this interface. Let's call this user Backbone Network User. Now that our user has been created successfully, we can even adjust the bandwidth that's being assigned. This user has a maximum upload or download bandwidth that can be set by us. But for now, let's leave it as unlimited. We can create many different interfaces for many different connections. For this example, since we're using the LA and Virginia PE, we created an interface connecting to Virginia. But if we wanted to connect to an interface in Taiwan, then we would create one in the same way. Only this time we would call this Backbone Network, or BBN, TPE. After this, we'll proceed to add the authentication in the same way. Now that we've got our interface set up, we can finally proceed to creating the link between LA and Virginia.